Let's start at the Israelis, who have a large presence in India in terms of their weaponry, their technology, and they were considered impregnable, their defenses. So, what went wrong on 7th of October in your view, since you would have assessed it? You were that time the air chief, you would have looked at it very seriously.
Once again, let me start with the big picture. The Israeli strategy has always been that of deterrence.
Right.
And deterrence through maintaining superior air force or air power and armored forces or land forces. Because I think the big picture that they see is that the threat comes from the Syria, Lebanon,
Nation states around.
Iraq, on the Arab nations. And probably they thought that this deterrence will also give rise to deterrence for lower level non-conventional conflicts. But I think what surprised them was the paradox of the whole situation, that you have a deterrence for against nations, against larger forces, but non-state actors can actually break through your deterrence with small attacks.
And relatively primitive methods or
Primitive methods.
equipment.
Yes. So I think that was the, apart from of course the intelligence failure and all that, I would not like to go into that.
Yeah.
But primarily this is that if you use deterrence as a strategy, then that deterrence should cater for all domains of likely conflict.
Right.
And not just the
So the entire spectrum must be
entire
catered
spectrum
for.
must be catered for.
That's right, absolutely. Surya, would you like to ask?
I was just wondering about drones. This may be a little off. We have the situation where you use $1 million missile to bring down something. These Iranian drones, I'm told, are very cheap. Now. So how do you get around this? What's the way out of this?
No, this is going to remain a dilemma for future generations to overcome. Definitely after in the last few conflicts, whether it is Armenia, Azerbaijan, or Russia, Ukraine, or even now, the proliferation of cheap drones to cause harassment and and have some effects also has been on the rise. No doubts about it. Like I've mentioned, well, the Israelis are confident of maintaining air superiority against conventional air forces. But probably what struck them was that you cannot have air superiority against small drones. The $200 DJI Phantom drones.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are going to break through your shield. To compensate for that, like you said, no nation can afford to keep launching, $500,000 worth missiles against every drone. What is required is in future is cheap single shot directed energy weapons, or a cheaper alternative to launching missiles against them.
So lasers, you're talking.
Lasers, directed energy.
Micro-missiles.
There are micro missiles. There are many other methods. So this is what needs to be developed and to be made cheap and easily available. So that is where,
And mass numbers, I suppose.
and that's right.
That's right.